Hey everybody, and welcome to Crypt Monkey Paints. So today we are doing the live stream for Midwest Game Fest online, which is pretty cool. I much prefer the in-person, but that's because all my friends are there, and I miss everybody, and I want to see everybody. But November, we will be there, and we will be excited, and we will be happy, and we will have a blast. So today we are painting something from White Werewolf Tavern. I am going to get that name straight. So I absolutely cannot pronounce little tree's name, but it's super cute.
Uh, Griffiths, I think, is correct.
He's adorable. But on our last stream, we painted my very first bust ever, and that was also done by White Werewolf. And the two giveaways, three technically giveaways we are going to do today, there are two more models by White Wolf Tavern because they're amazing. We love them. I I miss being there. I really do. It's not just like, okay, so the con is really fun, right? Everything is super well set up. All the people are like super friendly, including the vendors, including, the staff and everything else. But the actual location is freaking gorgeous too. Love that hotel. Love everything about it. It's a blast. And if you haven't been, which if you're watching, you probably have been because you know these people and they're amazing. So if you haven't been yet, you need to come in November. It's amazing.
So, we want to talk about the giveaways before we get started?
Sure, we can do that. Yes. So basically, I was super excited to pick up White Werewolf Tavern. Good God, this is another mini Monster Mayhem. I'm gonna get there. I was really excited to pick up this sculptor because he has a lot of really fun things. So in my excitement to print out as many things as I possibly could, the tree that I'm painting today, I actually forgot to print his base, which is fine because I have a bunch of just random bases and I have another base that'll work, but it's not the base that goes with him. But it's fun. But I also desperately wanted to print out this two-headed seal thing. I don't know what it is. I don't care what it is. It needs a cuddle and it needs a new home for plenty of cuddles.
It needs two cuddles.
It needs two cuddles. Actually, watch out for the left head. It's Doug, and he's an ass. So just be careful. And this month's release is all about the Monkey King, which I'm like, that's just perfect. That was the perfect month for us to pick him up. So we have the Monkey King's wife, the Queen Monkey. So we will be giving her away as well. And she has two options at 32 mil scale or 75. So I printed the 75. Because rar. I always like to print things bigger because they're easier to see on stream. It's also easier for me to paint because it's bigger. It's awesome. But I'm ready to paint. I have already.
And finally, we're going to give away.
Oh, yes. We're going to also be giving away the one I'm painting tonight. So the other two are printed, ready to go, packed up, shipped out the door. Hopefully today I will finish this from start to finish, get it all done and ready to ship. But if not, I'll finish it tonight and spray it tomorrow, and then it'll be ready to ship on Monday unless I get really slow and really heavy in the details, which is I'm known to do. So we're gonna move on. So I primed this guy basically in the last hour sitting here getting set up. I got him primed and he is not focusing for us, babe. So Ty's going to play with focus and I'm going to show him off. So basically I primed him in brown and green just to get a, nice little, I keep saying prime, but it's my base layer. It's not priming paint. It's just layer paint. Excuse me. I am like trying not to burp. So I got him all brown and green, and then I hit a little spots on his base that are a little bit of green, but then as you can see from my palette over there, I ran out of the brown. So we're going to jump in, stay balanced. He's going to stay on the palette because that's the only way he actually likes to stand, is he wants to hold on to the palette. So he's going to hold on to the palette. I'm going to get a couple more colors out, and we're going to get all the colors down on the base so that we can do the fun stuff on the base soon. Hi, Sawdust.
Hello, Sawdust. Oh, let me turn that sound up. Let me turn that sound up.
I did test that earlier, and it's not my fault.
Yeah, it's my fault.
Yes.
I was not paying attention, honestly.
And you don't have the Beardman cam going.
So I don't. Okay, I'll turn on the Beardman cam, and I'll explain. For those of you that haven't been hanging out with us on stream, and certainly feel free to join. We were talking about this earlier. So the tools that we use for the contest giveaway, you'll want to be on our stream and in our chat, because you'll have to enter a text word. We've got some words planned out for each one of the giveaways. We're going to do it 3 separate times during the stream today, but we'll give you a word to type into chat, and you'll want to be following us too. And with those 2 things, you'll be entered into the drawing for each one of these. So 3 different times we're going to have you enter.
Way too much paint, but that's okay. I can use it. Yes, Sawdust, middle of the day stream, because we are participating in Midwest GameFest online. So they are currently hosting us, and that's kind of what Ty was saying, is if you are watching from their hosted channel, you're going to want to jump over to our channel so you can participate.
Yeah, if you're not interested in the drawing, then you're welcome to just hang out over there and
absolutely
and watch in the background. But we just want to let you know that our tools aren't going to be able to see outside of our chat. So.
Yeah, and that's part of it too, is we won't be able to see the chat in that channel either.
Yeah, that's also true.
So if you have a question or something, I won't be able to see that. Not that I really see the chat in our channel either, because that's what my wonderful husband is here for. He reads to me.
And on that note, Sawdust says, "Oh, I did notice in time for my full lunch break, it's time for me to go back and make the donuts."
I want donuts.
That's not what he means, but I totally want donuts now. How come I didn't get donuts?
I want beignets, actually, since we're talking to Sawdust. You should be bringing me beignets, man. Come on. I'm painting a dragon for you. I deserve a beignet.
It's not even 800 miles, you lazy bum.
I know. It's only like 799.
So I'll throw up a little bit of information up on here. I know a lot of you guys already know us from out by the KC area, but you may not have joined our socials and stuff like that. So I'm going to pop some things up on the screen while we're talking.
Yes.
You guys feel welcome to go find us.
Oh, shite. Hi, Golden.
Watch the mouth there a bit. Hello, Golden Ghosty.
Okay, I would like to just do a blanket apology. So for those of you who are new to the channel,
You just watch your mouth.
we have jump scares, and I am going to desperately try to behave myself. But some words slip out, and I am desperately sorry if those words slip out.
You just watch your mouth.
I'm going to try. I really am going to try to behave.
Inappropriate.
Shh. I will throw something at you.
Hello, Ghosty. Yeah, so for those of you that might be watching on the hosted channel also, that would be if you're watching through our channel, you build up channel points while you're watching, and you can use those. We also have sounds that you can do for bits, but you don't have to do that. You can sit and watch, gain your points up, and quack at us.
Yep.
Or Halloween sounds and things like that as well.
Yeah. The most favorite is the Duck of Doom. And there's a whole story behind that. It was traumatic for me. I pulled a stupid is what happened. And everyone watching will notice the beautiful gloves on my hands. Wear gloves.
Yeah.
I was messing with resin. And I was like, oh no, I'm just going to pour a little bit of resin right here. It's not a big deal.
Ghosty says, I'm going to be in and out, but I'll try to hang out as much as possible. That's cool. Hang out with us on a Saturday.
Yeah. Just make sure you listen for those keywords if we're doing a giveaway so you can jump back over and type.
Yeah. Usually we do it towards the end of the stream, but we're doing them at 3 different times during this stream.
Yeah.
So I should probably figure out when the first one will be. Huh?
Yes, you should do that. Do your job. But anyway, I was actually making a Duck of Doom. I was making a rubber duck with tentacles and a pond and everything else. I was like, oh, this is, it's not even 2-part resin. It's just UV resin, and I just have to pour it in. I don't even have to touch anything. It'll be fine to pour this real quick. And Ty was like, you sure you don't want gloves? I can grab you a set real quick. I'm like, no. And Cora was like, you really should wear gloves. I'm like, no, it's fine. I got the resin on my hands. Not only did I get the resin on my hands, I happened to manage to touch the spot that I also had super glue. So,
Winning combination.
The moral of the story is don't be Dawn, wear gloves.
It was not a Reese's peanut butter moment.
No. It was not a great combination.
So
go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you still talking about the...
No, I was done with that.
I was just going to mention, in case there's people that haven't seen us before at the fest in KC, in Independence, rather. We're Crypt Monkey. Not used to introducing ourselves anymore on the stream.
I know, yeah.
This is episode 51 for us. But, so we are a game publishing company and game room bling company. So we can do your 3D prints for you and things like that. Those of you who have met us, if you've seen some of the prints we've done out on the tables at some of the cons.
Yes.
But yeah, so that's what, basically, if it's gaming related, we probably dip our fingers in it.
It's kind of what happens whenever you have two people who are gamers and a lot of free time on their hands. And a lot of different hobbies.
So I don't know what you mean by free time, but all right.
Well, that's just it, is we have hobbies, and then we get a little like, oh, I have 5 seconds. Oops, grabbing cords here. Let me try my hand at this. And like, oh my God, I love this. And then it becomes incorporated into our life and into our business. So I want to make this area over here kind of look like water. So I am going to do a little bit of wet blending, especially where I've got the sand. I'm just kind of blending the brown with the blue. And a very watered down consistency. Basically, I dipped my brush into the water and I did not dry it off at all. Ty's over there writing something down. How rude. Probably because he just came up with a new product idea.
No, I'm just writing down times.
Ah, gotcha. Honestly, the base work is my favorite part. It always has been. I can't see it ever changing. So I can see myself spending, an hour on a mini and 3 hours on the base. Just because they're so cool.
They've made me paint recently.
Yes.
It did not go well.
It did not get finished either.
I still need to finish it.
Are you going to?
Yeah. No, I am.
Okay.
It's not going to make it any better, but I'll finish it.
Everything looks better finished. That's what I was saying to somebody the other day on Twitter. He was commenting on one of my paint jobs, and he was being very complimentary, and I was like, well, stop by and watch the stream, because basically everything starts off as a hot mess. Just kind of slam some colors on and see what happens, and then magic things, and it's done, and it's pretty. And I'm like, I don't even know where the hell that came from. The heck it came from.
Like a sailor. So I think we're going to do the giveaways at 3, 3:30, and 3:45. You don't like that?
How come there's nothing in the 2 o'clock block?
Mm.
That seems not fair. It's like you have something against 2 o'clock.
Give me a minute.
Well, I mean, if you finished, you should have something else to work on. I like this base. This is pretty. Got a lot of texture in it. I mean, that's why I printed it out for myself. Just like I want to put it with something. I just didn't know what. And then it happened to be I needed a base.
Okay, how's about 2:45, 3:15, and 3:45? They're a half hour apart then.
I like that. That's nice.
Am I eligible to win?
You are not.
I don't want to play anymore.
Neither is Zombie Cora, which they're not on because they're sleeping, but neither is Azumi Walker either. And it's not because I have anything against them. I have, all the love in the world because they're my children, and that's why they're not eligible.
I have things against them for the same reason.
Well, yeah, but that's neither here nor there.
So one of the other things that we do, so the normal way we do this, our normal night, if you will, is Tuesday evening. We do Crypt Monkey paints, and it's very much like this.
Yeah, you sit here and watch me slap paint on stuff. It's interesting.
It is interesting.
It can be.
Especially getting to see ahead of time what I'm going to use against you on the table.
That's why I like to give things away.
To get them out of my hands.
I don't have to fight them.
So, yeah, it's 6 p.m., 6:30.
6:30.
6:30 p.m. U.S. Central Time on Tuesdays, we do this. Wednesdays, we're kind of split. Oftentimes it might be Cora doing a crafting or painting night. Right now, whenever they're streaming, they do
a tavern build.
Yeah, a tavern build, a mini tavern build. The last couple of weeks, we've been taken over because Cora's had other things they need to take care of. One of which was sleep, I think.
Yeah, well, when they switched over to third shift, they've had some difficulty adjusting to that shift. So
when we take over on Wednesdays, Dawn paints while we world build with you guys watching.
Yes.
That's also something that happens some Sundays. I'm not sure if we're going to be on tomorrow or not yet. I think that's still like a last minute thing, but yeah. When we're on Sundays, we also have Dawn painting while we world build with you guys. So we're working on this world called The Plane, and we're crowd forging it with people that want to get involved. The world's going to be used first as a book of short stories, and then we're going to use one of the open systems. We're not sure which yet. We're going to use one of those as a tabletop role-playing world, too.
Yes, because that's what we need in this world is more ways for Tyler to kill me.
As long as we're in agreement.
Check. I stopped myself. Yay, I did it.
So if you guys are interested in becoming crowd forgers with us, be sure to follow. You can go read the primers on Discord. Later on, we're going to add some stuff to our cryptmonkey.net site. But yeah, that's what we do there. And the other thing that I do is the Gamers in the Unknown with Jake from Parlor Games. You guys may be familiar with him he lives out in your area, in the KC area. He and I do Gamers in the Unknown on Monday nights. We're trying to get back to it, I should say.
Yeah.
But when we do that, we pick a paranormal subject, like our first episode was on Bigfoot. And we'll talk about some of the research things we found. And then we talk about how we would use those things in our tabletop gaming session. So that's a hoot as well.
Well, the really fun part about that is actually Ty and I swap positions. So this is the, on camera side, and that's the producer side over there. So I go over to the producer side and I make a mess of all the buttons. So I push buttons and I make things happen, and then I break things, and then Ty has to get up and come fix them. But the really fun thing is usually they give me about a day or day and a half notice of what they're going to talk about. And I pick a mini that will be closely related to that thing.
Or is that thing?
Can't always find the thing. And then I paint that model to go alongside of it, which is a lot of fun for me.
I think when we get back, we're going to talk about gargoyles,
which I have been excited about so much so, right?
Wow.
That I've already got the gargoyles printed out. What we also do is every other episode, we give away the painted mini.
Same thing we do on here, where you happen to win and we just send it to you on our dime. You don't have to pay nothing.
Nope. The only thing you have to do is give me your address so I can stalk you. Now I leave the stalking up to Tyler. You're better at it than me. We almost have our base completely painted.
I think that covers all the streaming stuff we do.
I think so.
Oh, that Gamers in the Unknown, if you're interested in that.
Oh, yes, that has a different channel.
It's a different channel. Yeah, it's Gamers in the Unknown Twitch channel. I'll actually log them on and say hello. So,
yay!
If anybody's interested, you could follow there as well.
Stabbing myself with this blade of grass that I'm using to hold right there is sharp. Oh, that was a funny noise.
You do that every single time.
Who, me?
Yeah. It's my
oh, that's right. It's
Opera
your Opera
GX browser.
Yeah. I keep forgetting about it. It's just a funny little noise. I don't even know if you guys can hear it or not, but it was just like this little word. Boom, boom, boom. So this is the stage that I like to call a hot mess. Although this one does look a lot better than normal. Normally it does look like a wreck because I just slap paint on. And then I dry brush the ever-living love out of it. I didn't cuss. Yay! I hate you so much right now.
It wasn't
me.
I
know it was you because of the stupid face you're making.
My face always looks like this.
Yes, it's always a stupid face.
Mm-hmm. So,
jerk.
That's Gamers in the Unknown. If you would like to follow them, then you'll be notified of when we start up on our Monday streams again. It's a little different. It's a little different for gaming content.
I keep hitting the mic. We've got my mic up off the table finally. So
yeah, weekends are for experimentation. Apparently, even if we're going on Midwest Game Fest online.
So now it's when I drop things, it won't be this earth-shattering noise for you guys because I drop things a lot. But I do keep catching my paintbrush. I need to adjust where my paint stuff is. Okay. Now, it is time for dry brushing fun because my base is now pretty much got color on it everywhere. So details will need to happen on that later, but it can dry while I work on the cutie. All right,
So you really did decide to give that one away so that I couldn't have it.
Yes, because you're being mean with it. Let's see.
It's not mean.
It is mean. You are always mean with it. I need a different green. There's my green. So basically what I did was I took green and uh, base coated everything, and then I mixed a little bit of the brown in with the green. Don't fall. Just so that I could get all of my Reaper ones are like clogged up. So sad.
Uh-oh.
Um, just so I could get like a really deep green going, so I didn't have to worry about um, getting the shades done. I can just dry brush from this point. It's one of the things I like to do. Oh, and my favorite dry brushes are makeup brushes because they are cheap and they are really, really good. So, to me, it's kind of like, it almost feels like cheating when I do it this way because I'm able to get everything base coated and then I can just go straight into dry brushing and bring everything up higher and higher and higher. And I can do all of my details with just dry brushing, which everybody who already has painted knows how fast dry brushing is. So it honestly does feel like cheating.
I
But
might call
then,
it cheating, but that's just an excuse on my part.
but then it's like I sit there and get fixated on a detail or like the base, and it's like I'll spend, 15 minutes and dry brushing and everything looks awesome, and then I get like stuck in to this one area where I get out my detail brush and I start go 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 go.
That's me. Giving out links.
I was like, I'm going to be a good girl and I'm going to read text.
Yeah, I'm just sharing links for White Werewolf Tavern. Great modeler that we just picked up.
Yeah.
And where you can find them, where you can find this Paeka Griffiths with them. And then I'll also share, if you want us to print it for you, our Etsy.
Yes. I thoroughly do enjoy printing. Ty has been working on filament printing. So we're kind of expanding. I am addicted to resin printing. I like my high details. But here's the issue with not having a filament printer. Stop it. He's falling over, so I'm yelling at him. Here, hug my hand. There we go. The issue is there's some of our modelers give us, in the monthly files, we get these beautiful terrain pieces that even though I have large printers, it's not really large enough to get some of these terrain pieces done. And like the Pan's Labyrinth that Ty's working on, which I painted, I think the gate to the labyrinth in like 20 minutes. I had the whole thing dry brushed and painted. Like, I haven't painted terrain in so long, I forgot how quick it goes. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to having that whole thing printed out. The problem that I have with Pan's Labyrinth, though, is that modeler, Dragon Trapper's Lodge, also gives stat blocks for some of their monsters every month. And they gave stat blocks to the labyrinth. So now I can't just have this beautiful labyrinth. I've got to fight this thing, which is going to be scary. I'm going to go to a slightly smaller brush here.
I don't think it's going to be scary.
It is going to be scary because you're going to make sure it's scary.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Do you remember the time that Cora rolled a 26 on her stealth check? Or no, her perception check.
You guys keep bringing it up because I think you think I was cheating, but he
No.
seriously had a 27.
And they almost died because they couldn't see that thing.
He was hiding with a 27. And then he crit. when he hit Cora.
Yeah. Our poor child was laying unconscious for 95% of that battle. It was cruel and unusual punishment.
It was just how it worked out. As I
It's how
always
it
say,
always works out with you.
well, it's how I roll the dice, see? I roll bad for the players.
Yep.
It whether I roll high or low just determines which side of the GM screen I'm sitting on.
Yes. So much so that I actually don't allow Ty to touch my dice.
You're not the only one.
No, I'm not. Anybody with half a brain does not allow you to touch their damn dice.
I'm a dice plaguer.
You are. So I already had that really bright blue that we used for the water. So I'm kind of mixing that into my green to bring it up a step. And I'm going to keep dry brushing with the smaller dry brush and hit less area.
I'm going to start reminding people now we've got less than 15 minutes and we'll be doing the first drawing. The first drawing is going to be for, bring it up, the two-headed seal on the right.
Which has a better name, but I can't remember it at the moment.
So be sure that you are following us on Twitch before the drawing starts. And when the drawing starts, actually in 10 minutes, I'll probably give everybody the keyword to enter into chat for your chance to win.
Oh, I also do something else pretty fun. I think it's fun. On our Tuesday streams, I always, on our Discord, add in a few different images for possible next streams. And once you get up to 200 or 2,000 points, channel points, you can use those points to alter the next Tuesday stream and pick what I'm going to paint.
And channel points are just built up.
Yeah, they're free.
We call them Crypt points, but they're just built up as you watch for free, so you can actually alter what Dawn's working on. Core does that as well whenever they're streaming.
Core does that as well. But it's a fun way for you guys to kind of let me know what you want to see. Oh, and also anybody who's not new knows that I get distracted easily while I'm painting. And I'll just randomly stop talking. That's what just happened there. It sounded like a very large bird just landed on our roof.
It did. I think it was the front door, maybe.
Okay. Nope, stand up. He doesn't quite balance. It's not a horrible balance, but it's not the most graceful thing in the world. Ow. So now I'm going to get my really bright green out because I love this green. This is my #1 favorite green. Oh, I can't get that to focus. It's Livery Green. I love that green. It's like super, super bright and super, super fun. And you can kind of tell, hopefully anyway, that each time I brighten, I hit less and I'm hitting dry brushing lighter as well. But I'm definitely covering less and less area as I go lighter. But it's fun. I don't know why dry brushing always feels like cheating to me, because it's like,
because you are a guilt-ridden cheater.
I guess that's what it is. I don't understand it. I know that everybody does it, but it does this magical thing all for me, and I barely have to even work, and just all these magical, beautiful little combinations of colors happen, and I loves it. The fun part is going to be he's got little mushrooms on him too. That's going to be the detail I get stuck on. I guarantee it. I love working on mushrooms. There's a lot of time where I'll just take a little bit of air dry clay and get a bunch of mushrooms going. They're so easy to make. Oops. This is why it's good to have a Q-tip around while I talk with a brush in my mouth. It's a Q-tip dipped in a little bit of water. I'll clean it right up. And I also have a couple little Vallejo effects. And this is slimed something, but I've dripped so much that I don't know what it's slime something light. I don't know what that is anymore. And then I have my moss and lichen. So these two work really, really well to make kind of it's an environmental color. So I definitely want to use that on him because it'll make everything look really cool. And I want to get most of the green. I want to get most of the green out of my brush, but I'm not terribly concerned about it happening. Stop it. Tyler, behave. I don't mind it having a little bit of green because now I'm going on dry brushing onto the bark. Oh my gosh. Gonna give me a heart attack. Jerk. And his face is super cute. It's like almost like he's got like a little beak. I thought about painting the beak yellow, but I don't think I want to do that. But I might use the weathered effects a little stronger on his face to kind of bring out that beaky look.
So we are a couple of minutes out before we start the first of the 3 drawings. This one's going to be for the 2-headed seal that you see on the right side of the screen.
And he is literally printed and sitting right here.
Oh, yeah.
He's a little cute sheesh.
So I'm going to keep reminding everybody, be sure that you're following us on Twitch. And in a couple of minutes, I'm going to give you the word that you can go ahead and enter. And then we'll give everybody a little bit of time to get the word entered into chat before we actually do the drawing. Oh, as a reminder, I know we haven't said this since the beginning of the stream.
Oh, my nose.
You may be watching us hosted elsewhere. Be sure to come over on the Crypt Monkey Studios channel so that you can actually enter this drawing. Not that you have to. You're certainly welcome to just hang out and watch.
But we, one, can't see the chat over there, and two, our Nightbot who does the drawing for us can't see the chat either.
Right. So unfortunately, if you want to jump into the drawing, you will need to be in our channel.
I think I just saw Regina pop something into Discord. I think they were saying, it was a real quick, kind of glanced over, could barely read it on my phone, but I think they got a painted mini for their last mystery box they got.
Oh, yeah.
Which was a lot of fun to do that drawing. Or that, I say drawing, but it was drawings. We gave away 20 mystery boxes with minis in them.
I can't share it, but
yes,
it's cool.
I know that one, yes. I forgot that one was even in there.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start the drawing, and then we'll give everybody a little bit of time to get the word entered into chat. The word is seal, Seal.
Just to
Whoa.
make sure everyone looks over and.
All right, Dawn.
Well, I know that Ghosty is
Busy
just kind of
working
in the
on stuff.
sidelines there, and I don't want him to miss out.
So just type the word seal, Seal, into chat now for your chance to win.
So many little curly cues on this bark. It is so much fun. Man, this guy's easy to paint. I mean, he's got a couple little cubbies that are difficult to hit, but in general, I mean, if you've got an airbrush, be able to base coat this thing in 5 seconds. I mean, I have an airbrush, but I'm not accomplished with it at all. I need to work on it severely. But I am getting ready to change my setup because at the moment my setup was not really. It takes me 15 minutes to set it up, and then it takes me 5 minutes to base coat something with the airbrush. I'm like, this wasn't worth getting the airbrush out. But I'm getting ready to reposition things. You gonna stay? Good boy. Getting ready to reposition things, and that should make it to where it's easier for me to use that. And hopefully that means I will use it more often.
I should probably mention, I usually remember to mention, but for some reason I keep forgetting the last 2 times. Hello, Max and Damage Microbe.
Hi, guys.
Damage Microbe is my friend Jake. Probably many of you have him as a friend as well. Jake from Parlor. If you're watching on YouTube, our tools also don't look at our channel on YouTube, so you will need to be on our Twitch stream in order to enter the drawing.
Yes, you showed up on time.
This is just the first one.
Damn
We're going to
it, yes.
do 2 more drawings after this as well.
We're giving away 3 tonight. Oh, today. Ow. Oh, look how cute. Thank you, Max.
I dig it.
Yeah, we're getting close to the, what, is that the 17th? Or am I thinking about the wrong day? Ooh, hit my light. 4-leaf clovers. March. St. Patty's Day. Wow.
Yeah, I forgot all about it.
I completely blanked on that word. Big surprise, right? So, here. This is his base, too. See if I can get it to focus. Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. We'll go back to you first. Another benefit of having gloves on. I don't get yelled at for getting paint on my hands anymore. Although Jake did say that if I paint on my hands, I have to make a mural out of it. Which I did one time. And then I stopped painting on my hands because that was really difficult. So his plan worked. Worked very, very, very well.
We are getting close to the drawing. If you want to get entered to win, to have us ship you this 2-headed seal, be sure to hop into the Crypt Monkey Studios Twitch channel and enter the word seal, Seal, into chat now so that you can enter the drawing. Be sure that you're following us as well. Any moment now.
You know what? I'm going to even be nice, Ty. I'm going to let you go ahead and call it and roll it whenever you want to. And roll that beautiful bean footage.
Is this a loophole where I get to keep it?
No. That's not a thing. We can just print you another one as soon as you paint it.
Huh? As soon as
you paint it.
I really wanted one.
Right. But see, I gave myself a loophole. You have to paint it and then I'll print it for you. But you can't paint it if I don't print it for you. See?
That's cheating.
Yes. It's because I'm mean and it's cute and I don't want it to become horrific, which is what you will do with it because you'll kill me with it. And then I will be traumatized by this.
That doesn't make it horrific.
It does. It traumatizes me.
That's mean, Dawn. Max says that's mean, Dawn.
Is it, though? Is it? This is coming from somebody who kills their significant other, and then their significant other turns around and kills them. So you guys have your own little way of dealing with things. This is my way.
Jake says, Ty, if I win, you can paint mine before she sends it. Then she has to print the new one, and you just send me that new one. There's a loophole for you.
Jake doesn't want the one you painted.
Oh, hell no. I don't even want that. Who the hell would want that?
Oh, my God. That's so funny.
Just a reminder for everybody. I know we got some people just hopping on. Be sure to be following. And then enter the word SEAL, S-E-A-L, into chat now for your chance to win the drawing. We're going to do it any minute now, but you do need to be on our channel in Twitch only. It's not going to work on our YouTube channel.
Oh my God, you guys are so funny. I'm guessing, the one that you paint, we should, burn on sacred ground to make sure that it goes away. Is that what you're saying?
Only you're trying to ruin that sacred ground. Jake says, but then he has one of his own. Max says, luckily, most mini paint is easy to wash off before it's sealed. Oh, I feel piled on.
You feel that way because you are. You are. Stand up for me, Bubby.
All right, any moment now we're going to do the drawing. Be sure you enter the word SEAL, SEAL, into chat right away because we are just about to roll for it. Also be following.
See, and that's exactly why I put you not near the paint. Jerky McJerkerson. I'm kind of glad we're giving you away now because you're being mean to me.
Okay. Here we go.
No, wait. Oh my God, you're so funny. That face you made.
All right. Here we go. The winner of the two-headed seal is Max Universe.
Yay!
Congratulations, Max. And you've won stuff before, so we've already got your information.
Max not only won stuff, but they order stuff from us all the time on our Etsy page. So,
Good deal. Congrats.
He is super cute, Max. See, let me get it to focus. There we go.
It's not on autofocus, so yeah, you're going to be the right distance.
That's Doug. And that's Steve. Steve is nice. Don't trust that one. He's bad. But he is super cute. The next one we're going to be giving away at some random time.
3:15. It's not random.
Is the Monkey Queen. She's got a little bench. She is super cute. And I know her arm looks like it's all weird, but that's because that's what sits on the bench. So it's meant to be that way.
Max says, Doug always tells lies. Steve only tells truths.
Yes. But see, this time at least we know which one is which. Okay, I need my foggy gray. That's what I need. Because I need to dry brush the rock. Come on, baby. Dang it.
So at 3:15, we'll be giving away the Monkey Queen that Dawn was just showing. We'll have a new word for that. and we will let you know right before we're going to do the drawing.
And then we will give you 5 seconds to type it before the world explodes. No.
Yeah, we only give 5 seconds, and sometimes the keyword is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Only once.
No, not even once. I refused. We didn't do that.
It was the keyword. It's just I let you spell it funny.
What? I don't think that's right.
Yes, because I let you spell it like axe.
Axe. That's probably what AXE. That's probably what I did. And oh yeah, this means supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Well, I am not a really great speller, so you know.
You want me to spell that thing out? Get tired and need to take a water break on the way to the end of that word. But anyway, yes, 3:15. We will give away another one that's 3:15 U.S. Central Time. And you just have to be following and enter the appropriate word at the right time. And then the last one we'll be giving away is the model that Dawn is painting right now.
Yes.
And that'll be at 3:45. So just before the stream ends.
This one may be delayed shipping a little bit based on how extensive I get sucked into the details on it.
Max says that was copy and paste. Yep. Super calloused, fragile, mystic, hexed with halitosis.
Oh, that's awesome. A little much there. That's okay. So, the main reason why this may actually be a little delayed is because I do want to add a water effect, and which means I'll need to let that set and then go over it with one more water effect and let that set, and then I can clear coat everything. So for the water effects to set completely is about 24 hours. So it may not go out Monday. It may have to wait until Tuesday before I can ship it. But I am hoping to do the water effect here in a few minutes. I'm still just using that foggy gray. Should be actually looking to make sure I'm on camera.
It's a little better to see that way.
Yeah. You know, sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm taking care of details. So interesting for you guys up when I do that, right? Or I'll pick it up just like this and I'm painting up here when it's up like this. Because I'm awesome. Just sometimes tiny little touches of white or gray really kind of bring to life that wood texture. I tend to use gray more than white. Just because it's not so stark. But I'll use this to bring up the mushrooms. Oh, he's stuck on my finger. There we go. The mushrooms on his back, I'll use this gray to bring them up nice and bright so I can paint them red. Because there was no reason to be careful while I was dry brushing. That way, if there's any little area that I miss with him specifically, or, you know, when I'm with the red, then it'll just be green and it'll be fine. It won't look like I've missed something. Juno. Ish.
Sure. Colors.
Yay! Colors. Well, you understand the concept behind I've painted it very dark already, and now I want it to be bright. I need to put something on there to brighten it up. And I could do 15 layers of red to get it to cover, or I could do a light cut layer of white or gray, and then a very light layer of the red. Oh, actually, you know what I'll use is the speed paint. Because I have a nice red speed paint from Army Painters. Speed paint is... I know the people who watch the show all the time are getting really tired of me saying this. But speed paint is Army Painters' version of contrast paints. And they came out with their own contrast paints. They called them speed paints, which I think is a more appropriate name. Because the idea is you put a base coat down of white or a light color. Usually works. I wouldn't say works better. It'll change what your outcome is. But you put your base coat down, and then you put your speed paint on, one coat, and you're done. That's it.
Yeah, it looks pretty neat. It looks way more dynamic than that sounds.
Yeah.
I guess that's why it's the speed.
It's it even shows you on the bottle. Let's see, where's my red one? There it is. It'll even show you on the bottle. Oh, that's a Fire Giant Orange. Very clearly says. Okay, so blood red. On the bottle, it's got 3 different shades. So that'll be the darkest, that'll be your medium tone, and that'll be your highlights. So it'll do your shade, your layer, and your highlight all in one go. So it's pretty cool. I likes it. I used it on a fire model and just kind of wet blended the orange, the yellow, and the red, and a little bit of the blue at the brightest parts. And it made a really cool model. I was really, really happy with how it turned out. But you kind of put it on like a shade. It's definitely thicker. It's thinner than a layer paint, but thicker than an ink wash or a shade. But you put it on like that. And then we'll come back and do white polka dots on the mushrooms when this is dry.
It's witchcraft. It's supercalifragilistic hexed with halitosis.
No.
That's what Max said.
Okay. We're going to put you down. And... oh, and this was the brush they sent with that set. Because I bought it on armypainter.com. Is that right? Check that link. Check that, Ty, to make sure that's the right link.
For which one, I'm sorry?
Army Painter.
I shall find it.
Because they have 2 different set sizes. I bought the smaller set. But I love them. They work really, really, really well.
It's thearmypainter.com. I'll get...
okay, perfect.
I'll drop it into chat.
So, let's see. Alright, dang it. I am going to get this guy out. And that's the Vallejo environment. This is the moss and lichen. And I usually don't even... it's fairly liquid. I usually shake it up and then just kind of use the top or use paint out of there. Give his beak kind of a yellow tone. Because it really does look like a beak. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but the wind is kicking, so our wind chime right outside the door right there is going off like crazy. All right. Now, because I am a klutz, I'm going to move.
Uh-oh.
What did I just say?
Total blackout.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Give me a minute. I have to redo. Okay. Because I'm a klutz, I'm going to move the bottle way the hell away. And
Excuse me.
now, this is that same stuff that I used on his beak. And I'm just going to put kind of splotches of it. Because it's lichen, right? So it's in the crevices. It's moss. And then I'll come over with the green as well. And I would say there's no rhyme or reason. I'm just dabbing it on where I want to dab it. But I am actually going for the places that would hold water. The dark areas. Because that's where moss and lichen like to grow.
Me too.
Yes. I have to tone that down with the green, but it's fine. And it does dry a little bit more. I guess I should look at the camera, make sure. It dries a little more mustardy, I guess is a way to say it. Like right now it does look mustardy, but it I don't know how else to say it other than when it dries, it looks drier. It looks better when it's dry. Like every time I put it on, I'm like, wow, that's a little too bright. But it's not. It always dulls out. You can already kind of see it happening on the beak. Okay. You know, I'm going to get... Yes, I'm going to say the word that always causes me harm. I'm going to do the tiny little detail eyeballs in this same color. I know everybody's prepping the buttons. Tyler, I heard you click.
I'm just collecting my points on the channel, on the Gamers in the Unknown channel. That's all.
Don't
what?
I'm going to make you cook dinner. You're going to cook dinner. And I'm going to pick what you have to cook.
Don't want hot dogs and macaroni and cheese.
No, you're going to make lasagna.
Oh my gosh.
And I think what I'm going to do...
I feel like your expectations of me are unrealistic.
Okay, Keith. I think what I'm going to do as well is put a little bit of green, kind of give him a green pupil from the green one that I'm about to get out.
Lasagna sounds good.
Oh, by the way, you have to go to the store and buy supplies too. And I'm not going to give you a shopping list.
Didn't say that before.
Well, you made it worse on yourself. Lasagna's super easy. It's just not a big deal.
I think it was worth it.
It is. Lasagna's awesome. And realistically, I love lasagna so much, I won't actually let you make it because I want it my way. Because I'm better at it than you.
I also like lasagna.
I wish he would stand up. He stands. He wants to balance the wrong way. Okay, here, just lay down then. Before my green dries out, I want to dry brush these. My grass over here.
We are already within 5 minutes of starting the next drawing. 5 more minutes. And we will start talking about how we're going to do that. The next one that we are drawing for anybody who's just tuned in, is going to be in that top left corner of the main portion of the screen, the Monkey King wife. So the Monkey Queen, we will be drawing for that mini.
What time is it?
It's 3:05. Like in 5 minutes, we're gonna start getting everybody ready for the second drawing. That went by fast.
It did, but in the same aspect, I feel like I'm actually going to finish this mini. I shouldn't have said that, because every time I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm doing really well. Boom. I get sucked into a detail, and then 5 hours later, I haven't done anything else.
Should not have said that.
Ow, open. That's okay. I have loads of stuff that I can do if I do finish early. I have stuff I can add to it because terrain. That's my because. So this lid, like, got all kind of dried and cracky, so I don't really want to use that. No. Oh my gosh, completely lost my grip on him. Ty's typing up a storm, guys. Watch out.
Not that sneaky.
No, you're a loud typer. It's not sneaky at all. I keep hitting this mic. This little hangy down part, I keep bumping. Okay, eyeball again.
Oh, I don't have points.
That's okay, I'm done. Just wanted to add a little hint of that green as a pupil. And I'm just, again, just kind of going around and adding this other green in. Kind of near where I put the yellow already. Okay. Stand up for me, baby.
Okay, for anybody just joining us, we're just a few minutes away from starting the next drawing, which is going to be for the Monkey Queen. And I'll give you the word here in just the next couple of minutes of what you'll enter into chat so that you can enter the drawing. Be sure that you are following us on Twitch first, and then just entering that word will get you into the drawing. Sorry. There we go.
So this is the larger version of her as well. I can print her much smaller, but why? Coffee. Technically, it's not coffee. It's a cappuccino. All right. So now I'm going to use Water Texture Acrylic by Vallejo. And you know what? Before I do that, because this might pour off the sides, because this ridge is not a great ridge, so I'm going to try to be really careful. Let's see.
A little bit more.
I'm going to actually, without dropping the camera,
we'll see.
Do that. Shh. Shh. So it just pours out, and I'm dripping it very, very slowly because I don't want it to spill.
For those of you that might be watching us on, I didn't mention that. If you're watching us hosted on the RPG KC channel, be sure that if you want to enter the drawing, you have to come over to the Crypt Monkey Studios Twitch channel, follow us there, and enter it into the chat so that we can actually use our tools to see you enter it.
Yes. Okay.
And if you're on YouTube, I'm sorry, you're going to have to come over to Twitch because we can't see our chat on YouTube either.
Where is my toothpick? Oh, and I was using resin to do all my water effects. Unlike resin, this does not smell at all. I'm sure I would smell something if I put my nose right up to it, but why would I? So this will dry clear. It will be a layer above the paint. And it will stay shiny. Even if, and I did test this, even if you take and put, like I have my sealant, my clear coat is, I use a spray so I can make sure I can get everything nice and coated. I sprayed it with a matte, and it still keeps, it doesn't keep all of its shine. It does dull down some, but it keeps a lot of its shine. So that is impressive too.
Okay, we're going to start on the drawing now. Be sure you're following us. Be sure you're in our Crypt Monkey Studios Twitch channel and enter the word Queen, Queen, into chat now for your chance to win the Monkey Queen.
So I just picked up the tiniest little dot of paint. I'm kind of swirling it through.
Well, we got one so far. Welcome, Rondominus.
Welcome, welcome. Okay, that is that. So now,
You don't need it yet.
no, that pretty much covers this. So I can't put anything else on the water portion of it. But as soon as it is set, which is what's going to take about 20 hours or about 24 hours to set, I will use, move over this, and I will make wave breaks because it's actually super thick. Let me get the lid off here. See, it's paste. So I can make those water, the waves, and I'll just do little itty bitty ones, but I can put a little bit of texture on the top of it, and then I can also, using that, then dry brush when that's dry brush white over the top. Just give a couple little white tips. That's it. Just nice little touches. I need my gray. Oh, I still have gray. Okay. I'm going to use a toothpick again. And it's time for polka dots. I really do like using toothpicks for my dots. It works so much better for me personally than a paintbrush.
Oh man, so far it's looking really good for Rondominus. You guys better enter if you want a chance to win the Monkey Queen. Type Queen, Queen, into the chat now. Be sure you're following us. Be sure you're on the Crypt Monkey Studios Twitch channel.
Yes, if you're just listening in the background, now's the time.
Yeah.
Ghosty, I'm talking to you.
I think everybody's kind of in and out today.
Yeah. I mean, it's Saturday, and I don't know about everybody else, but we got some really amazing weather, so.
Yeah, but it's cold out.
That's what I said.
It's that it
I love
looks
the
pretty,
cold.
but I go outside and turn to an ice cube.
I love the cold. I'm definitely much more of a fan of the cold weather than the heat. And just like that, our mushrooms are done already. Look how cute he is. So,
We're getting close to that drawing.
what was that? That was super weird.
It's a sound I don't usually use.
No, it's not. So, I think I am going to put some grass. So I have little, everyone's used to the tufts of grass. Here, maybe if you hold onto the paint palette.
We are getting real close to this drawing, so if you're hearing me now, you need to get in here and enter now with the word queen, Queen.
I don't really like using the whole tufts. I usually use my clippers to kind of cut them down so I can have smaller tufts. I always use up all the small ones first, and then I get to the big ones and I'm like, that's too much. So. Oh, you know what else I'm going to get out? My leaves. I clipped up. I have a little punch with leaf shapes. And I have a whole bunch of little bitty leaves. So I think we're going to put some leaves in. See? There you go, Max.
Slipping in the last minute. Almost literally the last minute. Oh, there we go. Here's another one. I'm going to roll it in about 2 or 3 minutes.
So all I'm doing is clip. Max.
Right.
All I'm doing is clipping the grass tufts off screen like a jerk. Should be doing it on screen, but I'm struggling because this one doesn't want to cut. There we go.
2 minutes, folks. You got 2 minutes to enter Queen into the chat. Be sure you're following us on our Crypt Monkey Studios Twitch channel. And we are just about to give this next miniature away. We're going to ship it to you on our dime. They got me. Like it hurt on my muscles. I just tensed up so bad.
Yeah, but if Beardman cam is not on, it's not fair.
It was on.
Okay, good.
Everybody saw me go, oh, locked up and pulled a face.
Eye damage.
1 more minute. You've got 1 more minute to follow us and enter Queen into our chat to be entered for this next drawing.
To be fair, you could follow us
30
whenever,
seconds.
but,
Well, yeah.
for the drawing.
It's easier if you do it ahead of time. Just click.
Okay. I also want to put a little bit of grass on him. Ooh, no, not in the water. Let's see. I always have to be careful with those tweezers because they are sharp. And I have absolutely hurt myself with them.
Okay, we're doing the next one. Do I just get to do this one again, or are you going to tell me when?
No, you can go for it.
Okay. Here we go. The next winner is Run Dominus. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Please
So,
do make sure to reach out to either me or Ty on Discord so that we can get your shipping information.
congratulations. Unless we already have it. Did you win before?
I don't recognize the name.
Oh, I do.
Well, I am actually bad at names, so. Every time you do that, the whole song to Mario starts going through my head. I mean, not that it's like this big long song, but you know.
Yes, we do have Run Dominus.
Okay.
They won very recently. You're not right. It's like a different name. So, but we've got it.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Oh, it's arriving today, you think? That's awesome. So, Rondonimus was a recent mystery mini box winner. I'm sure we'll do that again in the next lead up to whatever number we decide we have to hit. So, awesome.
Okay. I like that. So I'm going to stop there. And I need my PVA glue. Because I'm literally going to dip these itty bitty flowers. I'm thinking about putting flowers on too. I'm going to dip these itty bitty gosh dang it. leaves, not flowers, leaves, into the glue and then place them down. Another way to do this, probably a smarter way to do this, is put the glue where you want it on the model and then just dump the leaves on and then take off the spares. But I'm not going to do that because that would be an intelligent way of doing it. First, I'm going to try this, and then I think I'm going to immediately go back to what I just said and do that instead because I am struggling to pick up a single leaf.
So I'm sure Dawn already said this. Rondonimus and Max, your minis will be shipped out Monday.
Yes.
The third drawing that we'll have at 3:45 U.S. Central Time will be for the miniature that Dawn is painting right now.
Yes,
That
which I'm actually
Tuesday, maybe.
I think it'll probably be okay because I'm doing fiddly bits now, so I'm kind of done.
Oh, cool.
You
can't be done. You got to fill the next 40 minutes.
I know I'm kind of struggling at the moment because he was a really quick paint, you know. So I am gluing down leaves, potentially anyway, if I can pick up a leaf. And these are leaves from our own personal stash, meaning our houseplants got a trim, and then I hole punched the leaves.
Yeah. They turned out pretty cool.
They did. Let me see if I can get that to focus. Or, well, it won't focus, will it? I had to get in the right position.
Close. Do you want me to?
Yes, autofocus that for me.
You mean
yes, make
manually
that,
focus.
Shut up
that
and
for
focus
you.
the damn thing. This is just one of the shapes. And the nice thing about it is the punches out all four shapes at the same time.
Is that it?
I don't know. I can't tell with these glasses.
Yeah, I can zoom in too.
There you go. Do that. So there's one of them. Just stay there. Because there's also... There we go. Oh, I dropped it. Oh, you're so zoomed in I couldn't find it. There we go. So it's like a little maple leaf as well.
Yeah, those are neat.
Okay, you can zoom out now.
Oh.
So, can even drop it in the water. So you got a leaf floating in the water.
Leaf on the wind.
Why?
Because I'm a child and I can't help myself.
Jerk. So these ones, I'm just letting them kind of sink into the water. Well, wow.
Hello,
That
Roasty.
one got me bad.
The precision is dangerous. So we've given away 2 of our miniatures. This third one, which is going to be the one that Dawn is painting right now, we'll be giving it away at 3:45 U.S. Central Time. And just want to mention, so if you're watching us hosted on the RPG KC Twitch channel, at 4 after we're done on the Midwest GameFest Twitch channel, it looks like they're going to have special guest gaming podcast with John Hook, Jeff Stevens, Beth Perrin, and Adam Collins. So it's kind of neat that they're doing these panels.
Yeah. Absolutely. Couldn't stop thinking about the flowers, so I'm adding flowers. Basically, all these flowers are. It's a huge bunch of them. Let me move that guy out of the way because I don't want to hit the water. I took those same grass sprigs and turned them upside down. They all got stuck together. Dipped it in glue and then dipped it in these little different colored fuzz balls.
Is that the technical term?
Yeah. It's just crafting random stuff that I found at Hobby Lobby. And it was just like, that makes really nice little flower bunches. So what I really should do is stop putting stuff on the base before I remember where his feet go.
Dun, dun, dun. Maybe he crushes flowers when he's in a mood.
So, remember I said this base is not meant for him. I just am using it because I was a dork and forgot to put his base on. I'm trying to squeeze this foot in between those two things and it's not working. I think what we're going to do... Yep, that's how he's going to go. So... Yes, I like that. He's balanced. Nobody move. Shh.
Oh, my nose itches.
And of course I have to cough. Okay.
Golden Ghosty says, wow, Dawn, that looks great.
Thank you. So I think rather than continuing to do anything else and forgetting where his feet go, I'm going to go ahead and glue him down.
And that way you can do some more of the base stuff.
I can play with more fiddly bits, but I can get him down and set.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to repeat myself.
You always do.
I do. It's because no one listens.
No, we listen. We just like listening to you, so we let you. Well, see, and I've already forgotten. God.
I don't know why you were like spinning it around and stuff. So normally on Tuesdays, this is what we do. Dawn will paint while I sit here and feel terrible about myself. And then on Wednesdays, either Cora will work on crafting or painting. Right now, they're working on a mini tavern.
Yes.
DIY build. Though that's been a few weeks because when Cora isn't on Wednesdays, then Dawn and I will be on Wednesdays, where Dawn will be painting something while we are world building on our latest world, the plane, and we're also crowd forging that with the people watching the stream who get involved with helping to create the creatures, the houses, all the buildings, the gear, the plants of this world. So we're doing a real cooperative build on this one with viewers. And then again on Sundays, when we stream on Sundays, we don't do it every Sunday, but when we do, same thing, Dawn will paint and we will all world build together, whoever wants to take part. Very soon, Jake, who is Damaged Micro, and I will get back to our Mondays Gamers in the Unknown stream, which is at 7 p.m. U.S. Central Time. That's really soon. We're working on getting back. We're going to have a slightly different structure, and we've already got our first. I think we're going to be talking. It sounds like we're going to be talking about gargoyles, so that should be fun. So there are the things to keep a lookout for. You can find us at cryptmonkey.net or cryptmonkeygames.com. And you can find the links for all of the things on those sites as well. So hope you join our Discord and hang out. Oh, I should click that button for Discord now. But also, if you watch, Nightbot is giving out links for some of these things for us too.
Oh, I gotta stop hitting that camera. So I did decide that my dipping the leaf in the glue was a really bad and stupid idea. So I used the toothpick to put little dabs of glue, and it will dry clear, so I don't have to worry about that. And now I am simply picking up the leaf and putting the leaf down on the glue instead of the other way around, because that other way was not working so well. But that's, the beauty of trial and error. I try, I error, and then you do better.
Frack. Ghosty says, seriously, y'all get involved in the crowd forging. It is a ton of fun. Yeah,
yes.
Ghosty's very involved in being one of the crowd forgers, and it has been fun.
Yeah, it has been a lot of fun. Okay, I'm going to get that off with scissors later because it's bugging me. It's a little slice of glue. And yes, like I said, if you could actually, put your dots of glue and then dump this over and it would put it wherever you want it, where the glue was. But I don't want this going all over in the water. So I'm using tweezers and being extremely particular on where it is. Gareth did say that he did the same thing to make leaves, except he took coffee filters and stained them with teas and coffees and then cut those out. Where I used, leaves. I think his idea is much more long lasting. Much better plan. So I'm definitely going to be trying that. I just haven't done it yet.
It says, sorry, Don, all this precise detail stuff is summoning the duck.
It really is. It does every time. I understand what I have done, and I accept my punishment. See, now I'm just kind of dumping them on there because I'm not near the water. And when it's dry, I'll just blow off the ones that aren't stuck down. But I am struggling to figure out what to fiddle with next. Because I actually finished early, which is not normal for me.
Well, we have we have about 10 minutes, and we're going to do the next drawing. We'll start prepping the drawing in about 5 or 6 minutes.
Maybe I can cut up some of these flower bushes that I made, cut them in half and put them on the edge of the water over there.
Oh.
So I'm literally just killing time now because everybody knows I am always super slow and I never finish anything.
And now you're finishing ahead of time.
Now I finish
without
ahead of
speed
time.
paints.
Well, yeah, I use speed paint for one thing. I mean, it really boils down to the fact that I painting a tree and it's super freaking easy. Like anytime I feel like just doodling or anything like that, I doodle a tree because it's easy, it's quick.
We can't see it, but Dawn is
I'm
tearing
cutting
out
up. Sorry.
bushes. Yeah.
Cutting up the bushes so that I can add them right at the edge of the water. And this, it's got a sticky base, but I did not get my toothpick ready. Because I don't like my tweezers getting sticky, so I try to hold it with the tweezers and stick it down with the toothpick. Stay right there. There we go. Now we got that one in place. Stupid head. All right. Now, because that one was such a stupid head, I'm going to actually add a little bit of extra glue to this other one. And you go right there by his foot. No. Behave. I just put my finger in the water. See, this is why I shouldn't fiddle. You can see, hopefully, the water's already starting to stiffen up. So it doesn't actually need that long. But I don't want to add anything to the top of it to push around or anything like that until I know it's completely set.
I should probably start getting the next drawing ready.
Yes, you should. Lazy.
I mean, it's just going by so fast. Hello, Miss Leo.
Hi, Miss Leo.
Miss Leo says never.
I'm fiddling, Miss Leo, because I finished. It's a miracle. So I'm taking these flower bushes that I had made previously for when I painted that forest dragon. I had made a bunch of flower bushes to go around the forest dragon's base, and I made way more than I needed. So now I am using the rest of them up. If I can split this. Okay. I am not splitting this one very well. There we go.
Just a couple more minutes and we will give you that word. Again, if there's anybody new that's jumped in, be sure that you are following us here on Twitch. Sorry if you're watching us on YouTube. The tools don't look over there. So we'll need you to follow us on Twitch and enter the word that I'm going to give you in just a few minutes, and you will be entered into the drawing to win this miniature, the one that Dawn is painting actually right now.
Yes.
He's
got flowers on his bum.
Miss Leo says in response to Dawn saying behave.
Yeah.
Oh, I was distracted.
I know.
I'm behind.
You are.
I'm ashamed.
You have one job, dude. One job.
I don't even like that job. Ghosty says, oh, another giveaway to win. Yeah. One more. We've given away 2 earlier today. Let me switch over that to share here.
Yeah, because I'm just stabbing him.
We gave away the 2-headed seal. Congratulations, Max Universe. We gave away the Monkey King wife. Congratulations, Rundominus. And next we are going to give away, well, this one that Dawn is painting right now, which is the how do I say it? Pieca griffis.
Sure. Tree bird. I like it when you come back to the screen because
It
everything
tries to
falls
reload
in.
the tips and explodes in the cup. That's where my eyes go every time.
I know. I was just like, I stopped so I could watch it. Oh, I'm putting those away. Let me see what other fiddly bits I have. I have no more fiddly bits that would look good on this, so I'm going to put the fiddly bits away. You have a word, fiddly bits?
No, not
man,
fiddly
you're
bit.
never fun.
No. The word is going to be tree, T-R-E-E. Enter tree. Be sure that you're following us on Twitch.
So boring.
And you'll have a chance to win. Well, it's not supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I give you that. Tree. Wait, I'm sorry.
I wonder.
Tree.
No.
Hello, Regina.
Hi, Regina. Just in time.
Just in time for the last one.
Come here, Mr. Leafy. Look. Come here. You need glue on you. You're going to go right over there.
You've got red on you.
Got glue on you. I really don't have anything else to do.
Just glue some more junk on it.
I'm like, if I put any more junk on it, it'll look junky.
Well, while people are entering the drawing.
You know what? I'll brighten up some of his leaves. That's what I'll do.
So we're going to have people watching this later too. So for you, certainly, come follow us on Twitch and YouTube and all the things. And hopefully you'll be excited to learn about the crowd forging that we're doing. That's not crowdfunding. We're not asking you for money right now.
Just your ideas. Just your brain.
Just your ideas.
We want to suck all of the goodness out of your brain and throw it on paper.
We are co-creating this world, the plane, which is this giant, massive exoplanet. We are co-creating it with you guys. And it has been a ton of fun. We're going to release a book of short stories first, and then we are going to apply one of the open tabletop systems to the world and release a system for you to play there too, to actually enter the world.
Yes. That
you could help create. We already have these great creatures we've been creating.
They're going to eat us.
Plants. Lots of this is based around the Agdal plant, which is turned into a narcotic.
Which also, there's plants that can eat us.
Yes, there's that too. Hopper jacks, which are like big, giant rabbit things.
That we eat. Jerky.
So yeah, lots of stuff that's already been forged by the crowd forgers. And we still have work to do. In fact, I think we're going to have a lot of work to do all the way up until the point that we actually release or get close to releasing the tabletop game.
Yes.
So it's a ton of fun. Come follow us, and you can find out the days when we're doing this with folks too.
And it's much more interesting than watching me dry brush.
And jump in Discord too, because you can find the crowd forger category in there for the plane as well, and kind of get a primer on what we've been talking about. You did find more to paint.
I'm just like, oh, you know what? I'll add a couple more little bright spots to the leaves.
Just a few more minutes before we're going to do this last drawing. The drawing's going to be for this this treant type creature. The what was it?
I don't know. I can't say it.
Here, I can go over to the share screen.
I said tree bird.
I've got to see it in order to say it. Pieca griffis. That's what we've settled on for the pronunciation. I don't know that that's correct, but Piecus griffis. That's how I'm saying it. Till I'm corrected.
I'm saying tree bird.
Miss Leo says, I always enjoy your painting, no matter if it's just dry brushing.
Thank you.
A few minutes away, be sure that you're following us on Twitch and then enter the word tree, T-R-E-E, into our Twitch chat for your chance to win this piece. We are going to ship it to you on our dime. So jump in. And if you are watching this later, we do this from time to time. We just went through 20 mystery mini boxes that we didn't even know it was in the box. And winners on those nights would choose the number of the box that they wanted, and we'd ship it off to them. And then they've been sharing these great pics of what they actually got. Some of them were painted. Some of them were 3D printed. Some of them were Reapers, I think.
There was a couple of Reapers in there.
It's been a lot of fun.
The one that Regina just posted was a brand that I literally cannot remember the name of, but it is the only model I've ever bought from them. And it was beautiful.
Regina says, I received my Mystery Mini prize today from this past Tuesday. Cool. It was a painted mini of Lady with Thorns and Green Flames. And I think, was that shared on, that's what we were looking at earlier on our Discord as well.
Excuse me.
Ghosty says, do y'all plan to do a Mystery Minis again? I think we probably will, like in the lead up to our next big drawing. That was a lot of fun, reaching that goal and just giving everything we had left on the same night. That was fun.
I mean, realistically, it was a lot of fun for me. Being, I'm sorry, I gotta get a drink real quick. I'm sorry, guys. Being a mother of 3, I know how well bribery works. And, bribing you guys to get followers, man, it works. I love it. But beyond that, we end up with a lot of things like this that is not planned for going into a particular campaign. So things like that, they just kind of go sit on the shelf until Ty comes up with something, or I can put them in a mystery box and, ship them off to friends.
I try to think ahead too. There was one where I think it sat on the shelf. I asked you to paint it very specifically, and it sat there for almost a year. And then it just appeared on the table. And she's like, no,
Yeah,
I painted that for you.
Yeah, it was a horrific experience.
It was a biggie.
It was a biggie. It was scary, and it was brutal, and it didn't kill us, but it should have.
We are just moments away. Once again, if anybody's just logging in, you need to be on our Twitch stream. Enter into chat the word tree, TREE. Be sure that you are following us for your chance to win
This guy.
The mini that Dawn is painting right there.
The mini that I am finishing up.
Right now, the odds are pretty good for folks.
Oh, and I did want to show off.
I'm going to do this in about 2 minutes at 10 till.
This is the Wendigo from Mini Monster Mayhem that I will be painting. Actually, what I'm going to do, I decided,
Pretty cool,
is I am going to print him larger because the details on this are going to be, as you can see, are already hard to see. So I'm going to print him a little bit bigger or a lot bigger. I haven't decided yet.
Running out of time. Enter tree into chat now for your chance to win.
And that is his base.
Regina says it's horrifying. Rundomina says that is creepy. I agree, guys. I like it too.
So I am going to be enlarging this, and that is what I'll be printing on Tuesday. But the beautiful thing is what I will likely do is pack this guy up, and on Tuesday, some lucky winner will get this guy. See, he holds hands. Yay! Hi, how you doing?
1 more minute to enter the word tree into chat. If you're watching this later, you're probably sick of hearing me say that.
I know, right?
If it's any consolation, I'm tired of it too. I just don't want to miss anybody. I hate that when people log in and they're like, hey, has the drawing happened yet? I'm like, we just finished.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I am really, really, really happy with this guy. I think I'm actually going to stop.
He's pretty slick.
I would love to pick him up and tilt him so you could see him better, but that is not secure enough for me to do that yet. It is definitely drying up. So I finished on top. What time is it? 10
is
minutes.
10 till. We're ready to do this drawing too. So you have seconds to put in the word tree into chat, folks.
You know, Regina, I don't know about that. I think he kind of still looks like broccoli. But no, his face is like super cute. I love it really looked like a beak to me, so I gave him kind of a yellow tone on that to really kind of accentuate that. But see, he's got flowers all around. You know what? Right there. That needs flowers. Hold on. We're going to get the flowers back out.
Getting ready to roll it. Dawn, as soon as you say it, I'm going to roll it. Guys, type in tree before Dawn says roll it.
I'm going to put these flowers down on his feet, by his foot, and then you can roll it. One set of flowers.
You said roll it. I'm just kidding. So what Dawn was just talking about, Regina said, with the paint on, he no longer looks like Broccoli Man. His head does a bit. I like the beak face. I really enjoy the limbs. The shape is just fun. Yeah, I agree. I want one.
The model, it was really well done. And I always enjoy. See, doesn't that look better right there?
We have more people getting on. Enter tree into the chat now for your chance to win the mini that Dawn just finished painting.
So,
and be following us on Twitch.
I definitely can see reprinting this at normal size, but then also I think I'm going to go as large as my printer will let me, because I think that could be this could be a really cool, very large model. And I could see where I could add a whole bunch of mushrooms to him, and maybe even build like a little bird nest would sit right in there or right in here. Really, really cute. Yeah, I'm thinking so. I like the big leaves that come down around his shoulders. Like that to me was like a really nice touch. Yeah, and well, remember we did the one bird nest, Regina, that was underneath the rock, and that was like a giant version of that. So I think building that kind of gave me a really easy way of making it, and I think it'll work really well. And I can just shove it like right in here, right in this gap right here. Could have a little bird nest with little bitty birds. So at the moment, I think we're going to call him done, and we're going to roll it.
That's it. Time is up. You said roll it?
I said roll it. Let's roll that beautiful bean footage.
And the winner is
Golden
Ghosty.
Congrats, Golden.
The new Gareth.
The new Gareth.
The new Gareth Luck winner. Congratulations, Ghosty.
So, Ghosty, this needs to set, and I need to clear coat it and all that kind of good stuff.
So the first two will ship out on Monday for sure.
Yes.
This one may go out on Monday, but it may be Tuesday.
It probably will go out Monday. It probably will. I'm trying to remember if you have an open order at the moment. Oh, shh. Sorry.
Giving everybody a headache with that thing.
I know. I'm so sorry, guys.
Absolutely. Congratulations.
You're welcome. Congratulations. Well, I mean, I know you do have like the Brachiosaurus.
God! No, God, please, no!
Oh, I love that one.
No!
You scarred me.
Oh, I love that one. It's so much fun. I was to say, I know you have the Brachiosaurus coming to you as well, Ghosty.
I like this one because this is how I snore. It's that cute.
It's just not. Oh, wait, no, I'm thinking of mine. But that is going to be it for us today, guys. We have finished painting. I am like so proud of myself. I do have a few more details that I need to do on the bust. But
No creepy baby laughs, please, says Regina.
She is super close to being done. Let me put her back there. I can't get her back.
Yes, this one's White Werewolf Tavern as well.
Yes, this is also White Werewolf Tavern. Her makeup looks really good. I'm really happy with her makeup. But I did mess up her base some, so I need to fix that, and I need to fix.
Was she giving
face.
you lip or something? Had
So-
to mess up her face.
I need to fix her blush. Got a little bit messed up, and I need to shine up her buttons and shine up her hat, which you can't see. There you go. But her hat on this side is supposed to be shiny, and this side is going to be scratched up looking to make her match. But I'm going to finish her up, and then I will be done painting for today. I'm really happy with that. But yes, White Werewolf Tavern has some really fun models. We just picked them up as a sculptor, so we will be adding more and more to the shop of their models. And then that is from Mini Monster Mayhem.
Very
And I
good.
will be painting this guy on Tuesday. So make sure to come back because I'm going to print him bigger because he needs to be like this big. And then we will give away the little bitty baby one. Thanks, guys.
Thank
We'll
you,
see you
guys.
next time.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.